Video games, you know what they are. That's the intro. What's up, gamers? It's your questionably heterosexual homeboy, InksterX here. Let me tell you something. I don't like to tell people that I play video games. You may be asking yourself, why? Let me list the games that my coworkers think, and you probably think that I play. Fortnite, Valorant, Overwatch, Apex, Rainbow Six Siege, League of Legends. Newsflash, by the way, I don't play any of those games. This is the typical response when people find this out.
Wait, then what do you play then?
Dude, that's not how I sound.
Yeah, you do. Anyways, here's my response to that question. I like Minecraft, or you know I'm secretly a homosexual, correct? Or stop talking! Again, why do I not tell people what I play though? Let me list off the things I played, play, or I'm going to play. Hollow Knight, the greatest game of all time, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, Metroid Dread, Don't Starve Together, Amori, Terraria, Puyo Puyo Tetris, among various others. Now, if you heard me say all that and you look like this, or you're thinking, what the cluck? I've never heard of half of these titles. See, that's why. I've always had like these super niche interests in life, one of them obviously being tokusatsu, or again, Digimon. Am I ashamed of these interests? Well, of course not. I wouldn't be telling you about these things if I was afraid to admit it.
But then, why don't you tell people what you like in the real world then?
I'm getting to that part. Because I dislike being stigmatized, or I just feel kinda abnormal. That's pretty goddamn moronic. Screw you, Shadow the Hedgehog. Let me elaborate on that. Firstly, I dislike being stigmatized. As in, I don't like when people always dump on me and what I like and never give it a chance. With tokusatsu, it's always,
Such Power Rangers, you idiot! You're so stupid and pathetic for liking that.
but you gotta give it a chance, you might like it.
No, it's disgusting, loser.
See, no one hears me out. Secondly, I feel abnormal. Artists you probably listen to, Ariana Grande, or Kendrick Lamar, or the guy that Kendrick Lamar verbally ripped apart, or maybe Peso Pluma. What do I listen to? 3 Days Grace, Skillet, 1,000 Foot Crutch, MC Virgins, Yaosobi. So basically, stuff most people wouldn't listen to. People in the 2010s obsessing over MCU post-credit scenes while I'm over here excited for whatever the next Super Sentai that year was gonna be. Or the fact that I like games that predate my birth while everyone else is obsessed with whatever game that came out like a week ago or so. That makes me a weirdo, basically. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does, Squidward. I'm a freak. A freak! This is a pretty short video, man. Only like 2 minutes long. Wait, there's more. I had to say than just this. The title literally says, among other things. Why do I prefer these games over something like Valorant or Fortnite? There's a pretty simple answer. I'm gonna cite a video from the ancient year of 2013, aka 12 years ago, called Game Theory. Why you play video games. By the way, shout out to Game Theory, pretty small obscure channel on the platform of YouTube. Not any possible future political leaders of my country or anything. There are many reasons why people play video games, including simple things such as fun or escapism. But these are the reasons why Team Theorist believes that people play games. Being A, which stands for autonomy, aka the feeling of choice. Whether that's something like Minecraft where you can freely do what you want, any choices matters games such as Minecraft Story Mode, which I just mentioned Minecraft twice right now. P.S. I love you, Emma Myers. Or Slime Rancher, where it's nice and relaxed with no real objective. R, which stands for relatedness, aka the feeling of companionship. Pretty much any FPS or TPS game, or something such as League of Legends or Mobile Legends. But it could also include Fall Guys or It Takes Two or most Mario games. Something you could play with another person. And finally, C, which stands for competence. The feeling of being good at something and the feeling of progress. Some most single-player platformers, Metroidvanias, and RPGs. I don't like comfy autonomy games because I hate not having a goal to strive for. There's no bosses to beat, no power-ups to find. And while I do like Choices Matters games, they're definitely not my first option when it comes to a game I want to play in particular. For relatedness-based games, especially FPSs, it's more or less because I'm bad at them. I probably can't hit in a mobile target if my life depended on it. It also drains my social battery more than other people. Plus, comparatively, while I like playing games with others, I don't really crave that kind of experience. Which leads me back to the competence category. I like having a goal already set for me. I want to achieve things and get the achievements. I like being the one who saves the princess from the castle, the one who beats down Dr. Wily and prevents him from taking over the world, the one who brings peace to Hollow Nest, the one who becomes the very best like no one ever was. Do I have some sort of main character syndrome? No, because I'm not Katsuki Bakugo. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm a hikikomori, or a hiki for short. What does that mean, you may ask? It means I don't touch grass hyper often. My life is very mundane and boring, and personally, I dislike leaving the house unless it's for groceries or work-related purposes. I get up every day just to get ready to go to work, then be stressed or bored for 8 hours, then go home and go bed. all to repeat the same thing the next morning. My coworkers will ask me what I do for fun or during my free time, and I basically say, nothing, or I'm a loser. I don't leave my house. A lot of people are surprised that I've never been to an In-N-Out or a Five Guys before. I'm not a fan of going to the mall or the beach or nothing like that. On top of that, I have quite a disdain for drinking and smoking. And at work, I just hear about my coworkers' stories about how they're going to travel to other countries for sightseeing, or they go to a car show, or they go to Six Flags or something. And personally, I'm okay just listening and living vicariously through their stories. To reiterate, I have a limited pool of interest and don't do much. So the reason why I'm drawn to fiction as a whole is because a reader lives 1,000 lives while someone who doesn't read only lives one. Whether I read fiction or watch it, I'm experiencing a person's struggle and livelihood and living through them. When it comes to video games, that's just a tangible form of that feeling. Instead of watching a Pokemon trainer succeed and fail, I am the Pokemon trainer who succeeds and fails. It's in my hands now. I'm not someone watching from the sidelines anymore. I'm the hero. So that's why I don't tell people I play video games. And also why I play video games. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more low-budget slideshows.